Hey, it's Mr. Johns, and I'm at home working on my 3D cabin in Sketchup. So I've got a kind of a custom-built gaming computer here with plenty of processing power, pretty decent processing power anyway. And so far I'm not having any lag, so I just wanted to finish the tutorial. So for those of you who have the power to do so with your computer and the motivation to do so, you can make this cabin look really awesome with the interior stuff. Alright, so far what I've done is inserted a toilet, and I just copied it and rotated it. So I've got two, and then I inserted, just a minute ago, inserted this, I just searched for bathroom sink, and it came with the cabinets and everything. And ironically, I didn't do this on purpose, but it had the backsplashes right here in the correct on the correct sides. So obviously if they would have been on the other sides, that would not have worked. So perfect. And I didn't even have to resize it. I just slid it into the wall just slightly and left it there. So I'm good. Now next I'm working over on the washer and dryer. So I'm going to 3D Warehouse. There might even be a washer and dryer combo, but I'm just going to go washer. Well, let's just go ahead and see what I have. Washer and dryer. Sometimes they come, no, doesn't like that. So let's just go washer. There's a double, but that's not how it looks. The icon looks. Doesn't mean I couldn't do it that way. Okay, now I'm not seeing graphics. Why? A little hard to know what your oh, washer. They think washing machine. They they were washers, like little metal discs, not a washing machine. So okay, so let's just go with a really basic whatever. I mean, the more basic, the faster the this is a washer, so it goes here. The more basic, the less lag for sure. All right, so we want to make sure this is on the ground, and you can never tell. So you want to click it. Oh, looks like I got it. Click it, and this one doesn't necessarily have to be next to the wall because they are usually pulled out because they have some pipes and stuff behind it. So I'm gonna leave it. I think that looks right on. So I need the dryer. So I can't really call it a drying machine. Dryer. Yeah, there we go. And then clothes dryer. Okay, so clothes dryer is another option. So there's a couple basic ones. It doesn't matter. Either one's fine. It does show you how big they are. So sometimes if you want to choose a file based on size to speed things up, that's fine. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this back just a little bit so it's even with the other one. All right, good deal. It looks like they're both on the floor. So it looks pretty nice, right? You come in and there's your washer and dryer. So far so good. And then all I have left is the kitchen, and that does get a little bit tricky. I'm going to try to search for kitchen island. We'll see if I get lucky here. Kitchen island. With a stove is what I want. I mean, there's some islands. But if I don't have a stove on the island, then I'm not going to have a stove in the kitchen. And that's not fair to the people who move in. Right? So maybe I should be more specific and type in kitchen island stove. Nope, doesn't like that. Kitchen stove. Let's just do kitchen stove then. So it's kind of like a Google search, where we're kind of a process of elimination here. You know, but you can't just put a stove in the middle of the room. It has to be an island stove. I mean, some of these, yeah, island stove, island, kitchen island stove. How about island stove? No. No. Okay, so really it's going to be a two-piece deal. So we're going to have to let's do this freestanding kitchen island. That one I liked. And it's going to go right here. That's too big. So we're going to go ahead and scale it down. So that's one of the first things that's come in, the wrong size. That's it's also not quite the right shape. I mean, I could squish it, you know, for sure, and make it fit, which I guess I should. And yeah, I mean, that's what it looked like. There we go. I like that. So and then 3D warehouse stove or range top. I bet range top might do it. Yeah, see, that's exactly nice. These are gas range tops. Any of these would work, it looks like. I like how these are like real tops. I'm gonna go with this one over here. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's awesome. Looks like maybe it's a little bit too big. So, you know, easy to fix in SketchUp, right? I mean, it's not that big of a deal. If we can get it to scale down, we want everything to fit just right. If we can, if we can get it to snap right here. Come on. There we go. That's probably pretty good. And let's just kind of move around and see how it looks. That one hangs over, I think, too much, and probably it would have been the other way around. I'm kind of thinking that the range controls would have been on the inside, not the outside. So how do you fix that in SketchUp? You group the whole thing together. You go to rotate, slap that bad boy in the top, and you don't rotate the ground. You make sure you select the group. Oh, come on. What are we telling us? It's saying it's not a group yet, so let's go ahead and regroup it. Okay, now with that selected, I should be able to rotate that. Thank you very much. Well, which side has controls? That one. Okay, yeah. And then move it back into place. You know, you have a lot of control in SketchUp. You know, you don't like something, it needs to be rotated. That's great. You just do it. Okay. So kitchen island, I can see my computer, no lag. I can see even the graphics. Remember I was talking about how, or showing you, on a slow computer with a poor graphics card or no separate graphics card, these textures, the brick and the wallpaper, every time you rotate, it can't handle it, so it blanks out. So a nice computer will not do that. So typically you have to have a separate graphics card that's just processing graphics, which is pretty sweet. All right, so these countertops, kitchen counters, I don't know if I can find something that actually fits that exact kitchen cabinets, countertops. Sorry for my voice. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, so you can see there's entire kitchen setups which I could have downloaded. Look at this one right there. I mean, that has everything. All right, I'm doing that. Seriously, I'm doing that. That has everything. It's gonna that might even lag my computer, but let's see what happens. This is a beautiful thing. Let's click it out here. I'm gonna get rid of this, even though I love the job I did on my. Oh, does that one have a kitchen? I think it had a. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I may need it. There's no stove, but there's a stove over here. I'm fine with that. You know what? Let's change the. And by the way, my computer's. I was gonna say it's slightly laggy, but it's not. Okay. Boy, that's probably more than I need, though, isn't it? That's like an entire kitchen. So careful. Sometimes rotating is tough. All right, so first what needs to happen here is scaling it. So let's get it scaled, probably smaller than I think I need. It also looks like I need to rotate it, and I don't know if I really don't want that wall. So I mean, that's everything. I really just want the cabinets, you know. So can I explode this and take the parts I want? Yes, I can, but how tricky is that? So is it worth my time? Yeah, probably. All right, so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm taking someone else's kitchen and deleting the parts I don't want, it's going to be better in the long run. I mean, it's a nice looking kitchen. It already has, I was trying to figure out how I was going to put cabinets up on the wall. I could have done it, you know, moved them up on the wall, and but okay, there's a faster way. Once I have the small pieces, just hit delete, draw a line around it. Okay, but I don't want everything's good here. I just don't need the walls. I already have walls. So I love this. This is gonna be great. Don't need the window. I mean, I guess I could have kept the window, but I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna just try to, I mean, usually there is a window behind the sink, but let's see what we got. I'm gonna delete everything. I can always put a window back. I have the power. This is pretty nice looking, right? So the island will still be there because the blueprint shows island. Just because I moved the stove, it's not the end of the world. I'm the architect, and I am making some choices here. All right, get rid of all the little details that we don't want or need. It does help to kind of rotate. Let's see, is that a wall still back there? What is that? That's supposed to be a refrigerator. It's a hollow. It's fake. I can probably fix that. Lots of little specks that I can tell need to not be there. Some of them might be dirt spots on my screen, but all right, yeah, look at all this back here behind. So yeah, it's important. You don't want stuff hanging around because some of this will show up outside the cabin, these lines, if you push this up against the wall. I think if I hide the refrigerator, you won't know. There's a dot right there. You won't know that it's not a real refrigerator. All right, so let's get over here again and take a look at this. The problem is this open spot, I think. Won't that be visible in the kitchen? Yes, because that's right here. So we need to, we just basically need to make that a solid. And that's easy in SketchUp. Well, I shouldn't always say easy, but it was this time. Look at that kitchen. That's a beautiful thing. I didn't create it, but I said you can download appliances. Oh, it is? I tell you what, just a bit slightly laggier than usual, but that's a lot of graphics. So, I can't complain, right? I can still cruise around. So we're gonna move this into place. I can't wait to see how this is gonna look. That is not rotated right. Let's rotate it. From the top of something, like a table would be good. Let's hope it rotates friendly, like nicely. There we go. Now see how it says on red axis right there? That should mean it is exactly parallel and perpendicular, right, to where I need it to be. Slide that kitchen in place. It looks like it has to come up, but I think I have the oh, so there's a little piece I should have probably got rid of, but I'm going to bury that in the wall. You're not going to even see it. And these ones over here should be also slightly buried in the wall. And then everything's a little low, so this is the part I hate. We're going to try to go straight up. I hate it because it never does it. It never does it right. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a shortcut. I don't know. There's got to be a shortcut. There, that's going up. I don't like the move tool. You get it right in place on 2 axes, and then you have to go up, and then it messes everything up. So, excuse me, if anybody figures out the trick, I thought it was as simple as putting your mouse on the axis line over here and going up. Oh, maybe it is. But now I can't really see where it is. So, you know, see, oh no, see, it's not green axis now. I need to go down blue. It depends on the angle you're at. Depends on, it's just your mouse has to actually go physically straight down. Yeah, I need to do some research because this is I think I'm pretty good at SketchUp, but everything except for this, well, rotate and move. There's a few things. There we go. Go up, straight up. See how it does show on blue axis now? How I got that, I don't really know, but I guess you just move your mouse straight up. So there's my kitchen. Everything appears to be on the ground. And oh, the island is not quite, you know, it's not quite exact. Oh, I should scale it. I need to scale it again. That might, it does look, excuse me, it does look a little small. So this might mess it up where everything's at. Excuse me. All right, well, I can't go bigger than that because that's how big the wall is. So, I mean, that is the size. And everything's not quite like, you know, there's supposed to be a dishwasher right here. Well, it's right here. So, I mean, it's close. It's close. And I think it's fine. So, I have everything in the blueprint. Everything's not perfect. That door is terrible. Man. So, yeah, I mean, you can keep working on stuff as you need to. But, you know, just fine-tune things. I also need to rotate that a little better. But it was off. That one got moved, I think. So, all right. Well, there is my downstairs to the cabin with everything in the blueprint, which is pretty awesome. I don't think I've missed anything. And there we go. I'm going to move on to the upper floor in the next tutorial. So, all right. Hope you had a chance to do some of that if you have a computer that can handle it. Otherwise, at least you kind of saw how it could be done. And, you know, it's going to look like a real cabin when we're done. So, Mr. Johns is moving on, and Mr. Johns is out.